Snooks Eagle, we're playing in Tokyo, Japan. It's my first tour with Snooks in Japan, first time being in Japan. And we're playing in Tokyo, sold out house, about 600 people. And we're doing, I said, I've been playing with him for about 3 or 4 months, and I've learned pretty much all the music. And in the middle of the set, he goes, "All right, Gros, it's Gros, Snooks, whatever," on the microphone, "whatever. I want you to lay out until you figure the song out. All right, Snooks." And it's like a Ray Charles ballad. It changes, and it's no Use Crying is the name of the song. And I've never heard it before in my life. George was messing the chords up the whole time. And so the whole first verse go, or first chorus go, and I'm like paying attention, trying to like see if I can get these chord changes. And then I come on the second verse, and I get about 4 chords in, and the switch goes, "I hear you, Gross!" I'm like, wow, God.
Oh, darling. Okay, so you've had these wonderful experiences. What other experience would you just love to have with another musician as in a gig? This would be my, this is, yes, I've always wanted to play with this guy. What would that be? Or what group, actually?
Yeah, I have so many idols that I haven't played with, but I'm so satisfied with who I played with that it'd be great. It's not that important to me anymore. I mean, one of the biggest ones was Steve Winwood. We were playing at Jazz Fest at the Parish, the House of Blues, and it was the same year that we had all, it might have been the year before Katrina, the Jazz Fest before Katrina, and had all that rain that came through, and his set got kind of cut short, and he went to Giacomo's for dinner after his set, and we were playing the Parish that night, and Jack was talking, says, "Oh yeah, my buddy John, he plays next door to the House of Blues, why don't you come on out?" So he came on out, and he's just hanging in the back, he's kind of a little tipsy, and he's like, I go to meetings, like, "Yeah, okay, I'll play, I love the band, it's great." And he came in and sat in, we did Rockin' Pneumonia was one song, we did one of our tunes, and then I said, "Do you want to sing something?" And he goes, "I always wanted to sing Just Kiss My Baby." So he's never sung that song? I said, "No, but I only know one verse. Can y'all do the second verse?" "Yeah, whatever. You want to sing anything?" And so we launched into Just Kiss My Baby, and you know, when they say someone has a golden voice, he's got a golden voice. But no ego, no attitude, no superstar stuff. He was like 5'6" and as humble as they come.
Did he have the fried chicken tacos?
He probably did.
Very sweet.
And then the year after that, I got to introduce him to my organ idol was Jimmy McGriff, not great jazz guys. And at the end of it, I was playing with Jimmy McGriff doing an organ summit, which that was all, that's a whole other thing right there. And so Steve's coming in, I'm like, "Hey Steve, how you doing? Oh, sorry I missed you. I caught the last, 16 bars, whatever. We're rushing around, but I'm so glad to see you." "Oh, cool, cool. Well, have you seen, you want to go say hi to James?" "I would, but I don't know." You don't know, like, "Well, he's my organizer." Steve goes, "Well, he's my organizer." "Let me introduce you." So I got to introduce my 2 organizers, Jimmy Griff to Steve Winwood to each other. That was like priceless.
12 years at Tropical Isle?
Yeah.
What? I never knew. What?
That was the best part about it. Nobody knew about it.
Fabulous professional commercials that was in Tropical. Really? I never, ever. The Grenade, the home of the Grenade.
Right.
That's the Tropical Isle we're talking about.
That's the one.
12 years.
12, it was the best gig for me.
Why? Liberty, huh?
It got to that. At first it wasn't. I was playing with 2 guitar players who became great friends, but they were, I can't say horrible. Yeah, they were horrible guitar players, but good musicians, if that makes any sense. They knew how to sing a song, except they couldn't really play a whole lot. They were very limited in what they could play, but they could deliver a song. So through them, they taught me about songs. And with that gig, they had been doing it for so long, they knew about 300-400 songs. And all I knew was a couple jazz standards and a lot of New Orleans stuff. So I had a lot of homework that I had to do. And I was playing bass and piano, and we had no drum. And the timing was terrible. So I had to be the drum machine. I
so all of a sudden I had not only learned the songs, had to work on vocal harmonies, which I'd never done that before in my life. We were singing Eagles songs, and Pure Prairie League, Van Morris, and Creed's in it, and Simon and Garfunkel, had all these great songs with all these great harmonies, so I had to like learn how to do it. And I had to keep time at the same time and teach them how to stay in time. And it was soon that they realized that they had to rely on me. And we learned how to be a band, the three of us together. And use two guys who really couldn't do much, but we could all find our strengths together.
Right.
And we actually got to be a pretty decent band.
You have performed in cities, states, countries. What would you, is there a memorable place in your travel musically that you would like to bring home to New Orleans to make our music scene better? Or, you know, they do this awesome thing in Amsterdam, or they do this awesome thing in Brazil, they do this awesome thing in St. Louis, Missouri. You know, is there something from an environment that you would like to bring back to New Orleans that maybe we could
No, I don't know. What we do is different from everybody else, so I appreciate that. But in Japan, like also in Europe, but in Japan, Japan even different. They're taught at such a young age to listen to music. So, you know, when you're here in New Orleans, everybody's talking and drinking, and you know, it's all part of the same sound. There, it's like they're listening. And then,
So it's not rude if we're talking and da-da-da while you're playing?
well, that's how I'm raised.
Yeah.
Because I know.
Right.
You know,
It was weird that you actually had an audience.
we had an audience, and they were paying attention.
Literally.
And there's a small little place, it's one of my favorite places I've ever played. It's called Taku Taku. It's in Kyoto, Japan, and it's an old sake refinery that they turned into a music bar. And you know, when you walk in, on the walls, there's nothing but like big posters of Dr. John and the Neville Brothers, and the Dirty Dozen, and Coco Taylor, and Snooks was up there. I went with Snooks, Earl King, Bobby Rose Funk played there once. And it's just, I can't say it's much bigger than this room right here, but it's all the old wood. It's probably been there for like 500 years. Wow. And when people came in, they were just packed on top of each other to listen. Like there was a little staircase that goes up to a balcony. They're all sitting on the staircase, and they're just all paying attention the whole time. And it was just pretty awe-inspiring how in tune everybody there was and what we were doing. And every time I've been, it's been exactly the same. And then we played a festival, Nancy Jazz Festival in France in 2003, I believe. And we did a concert in Saint-Dié, which is right near the French-German border. It was a nice old theater. And we played, it was probably about 2/3 full, not like packed or anything. And we played the first song, and we stopped. No applause, like, it's gonna be one of those. Huh? This reminds me of Tropical Isle with two people there. And all they want to do is get laid, and they don't want to, I'm in their way. And so, you know? And so, an hour and a half went by like that.
I'm sorry, another visual.
You've been there, huh? You've been there, huh?
I'm trying to get where to play my music. Oh, wait, I'll be finished. Oh, God, that was good. Okay.
So like an hour and a half goes by like that. And then we stand up, an hour and a half like that, you know, we're playing, we're just like, we decide we're gonna play. That's how George taught us, you just play. You're there to play, you play. So an hour and a half goes by, we get up and we say thank you, and then give the loudest ovation I've ever had in 50 miles. Besides like a jazz fest, something like that. We're talking maybe 250, 300 people. Like about a 600-seat theater.
One of the best compliments you've ever received.
3 encores, standing ovations the whole time.
Wow.
Like, who'd have thought? Who'd have thought?
Oh, thank you. Oh.
And all it was they were listening. Wow.
Did you need an expression? Did you need to hear something verbal? Would that suffice?
There was a couple of trickling, you know, like claps in between songs, but it's kind of like, you know, kind of like that. But three encores, that really was amazing.
When you look at the music that is being performed today, an up-and-coming artist that you say, you know, this kid or this girl has something going, who would that be that you think of today? Are there many to choose from?
Locally or nationally, it doesn't matter.
Locally, locally, because you are local, so yeah, let's just stick with local at this time.
I'm trying to
And
think,
also
because
like you.
I'm not out like I used to be.
You're a daddy now, so it's a different responsibility. As a
No,
matter
I'm
of
just
fact.
old.
No, you're not.
Because my kids are out of the house
Marry
now.
the martyr.
My kids are out of the house, and you know, I still love listening to music going out, but it's so much harder to get moving early in the morning, getting things done. Because somehow or other, when music comes in, so does the drinking at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
yeah. Well, you had an interesting gig today. I thought it was actually a day job, but you lectured, or
Well,
you shared your experience. Tell us about that.
I was asked to be a guest lecturer for a two-lane songwriting class. A friend of mine teaches the class for the whole semester, and he brings in a couple of different guests during the semester. So I went in and kind of just talked and played some songs and talked about some songwriting and different things that I do to help myself write songs.
You know, throughout this evening, you mentioned because of a friend, and then that's how the movie got to you, or because of a friend, this and this, or because of a, they obviously like your music, and your friends.
Well, I've got some really good friends, but when you're as old as I am, even your friends are as old as you are, we all help each other out. You're too young to understand that.
Oh, oh, give him a grenade. Let's go to Tropical Isle, y'all, let's get him a grenade. No, John,
But that's kind of
John,
this
we're
is
only a
such
few years apart,
this is such a
honey.
small town, and everybody really does help each other out in one way or another. We're competing at the same time because we all need
Yeah,
income.
John, but you have to be good too.
You have to be
because
good.
You have to be good. So really, you were stumped on the question, what artist, an up and coming artist, you think really has like, this kid, and I know that you're not going out like you used to. I completely understand that. But it's something that you might have heard, or you're hearing more and more and more about this name.
Well, I can say the same old, like, Trauma Shorty is doing things that are different.
Trombone Tolly, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's been grooming himself for this for a long time, so he doesn't seem new to me.
Right.
We've known his name for a while, and we knew whatever he was going to do, he was going to be great at it. I mean, we had his support long before, he grew past 5 feet.
Well, when I entered, he was 5 feet.
Right. But he comes, he wants it, and he's done all the right things to earn it. So he hasn't really, he's earned his whole way that he's doing. He's still earning it, and he's going to do some things that are going to help change music.
How about Hunter Tyler or Amanda Shaw?
I don't know. Hunter is he the
Yes, I remember when he.
Hunter Hayes?
Hunter Hayes, excuse me. I'm going to be a big superstar.
Yeah, I don't know much about
Really?
him. I don't know. Amanda, she is doing all the right things, but she's having the same struggle, I think, that we all struggle here is songwriting. It's like there's so many great players, but in order to connect to the audience outside of New Orleans, I think it has to be through song, and you have to be a good deliverer of a song. You have to write it or find it, and then deliver a song. So that's why a guy like Alex McMurray, I'm just in awe of, because he has a bags full of great songs.
Is that your strongest point?
No, I don't know what my strongest point is.
You don't. As an artist, as a musician,
I
you
really
don't know
don't.
where, okay, this,
I think I do a lot of things really well, but I think above it all that, if I had to pick one thing, it would be my understanding how it all comes together.
and that goes back as childhood into your experience even being taught between a musician and a New Orleans musician.
Yeah, just paying attention and trying to learn all these lessons, because I don't feel like I have the magical gift, but I feel like I'm a hard worker and try to use my strengths.
But when you perform, you sound like you've been doing this for 60 years.
Well,
See, so you've always been, in my opinion, you've always been an old soul. But with that, though, what have you introduced world music into your funk, into your, songwriting?
maybe, I don't know.
Rain stick. I've got this fabulous rain stick from Honduras. It's about this tall. I think it would be exactly. I mean, the circumference is just incredible. So you can imagine the acoustic that just comes out of the, and then that little funk going on. Please let me be the rain stick chick.
Nice.
And then you can just, you know how you see, even if it costs $1, you know, Papa Gros funk, you know, in the credits. Rain stick, Nikki. Yeah, that's it. Really, let me play a triangle. Ding. That's, you know, you gotta know timing.
Yeah.
I mean, everything counts, right?
Right, it does. You know, just work with George. What I've learned is like, it doesn't matter who you play with, as long as the people are in tune with each other and their strengths are utilized.
Yes.
That's what makes a good group.
Yes.
Because you can have the best of the best playing together and no one communicates. It's all about me.
Yes.
So as long as you have people who are willing to play together and to share, communicate within, and have that work, people will recognize that. I think that's my strength, is getting people to kind of do that.
Not to get into the dark side, but what was the, quote, living hell that probably your band has ever gone through, besides the treatment?
Oh, I would say me. Just trying to get them to
This is
do things I
Becky,
want
this is Becky Gros, where's she at? Where's your wife? Did she leave?
She
No.
heard an earful yesterday about just me venting about, these guys are complaining about this, that. It's like,
But it's true, because they say, you know, some of the most difficult relationships is to date or marry a comedian.
right.
Or that, you know, like fabulous, great academy musician, you know, but what has been a.
I've got things to bitch about with my band, but I got nothing to complain about. I mean, we really are brothers, we're family, so we do the, you know, we do the little scrapping, a little arguing, and this, that. But when it comes down to it, when something needs to get done, it always gets done, and we always play good together.
And what does the band always say? You always do that, John. You always do that.
I just kind of always blow my top because I get frustrated.
What frustrates you?
Oh, if I'll spend 3 days preparing to go out of town, you know, I'm getting all the CDs together, the T-shirts, making sure, you know, everybody gets sold and get all the hotel information.
Oh, this is a concert then. So you do manage your band as well?
Well, I did. I have a manager now,
Oh,
but
good.
I'm still active in all the day-to-day stuff. So like I put, you know, itinerary together, and I'm stressing out because, you know, the trailer needs a new tire. I gotta get it all changed. I'm rushing around, and, you know, I'm packing my clothes, and I forgot to pack my toothpaste. And we get out halfway out of town, and you know, someone will say, "Where are we staying tonight?" And I'm like,
Oh.
"Did you get the email I sent 3 days ago? Read the email." And I'll snap at them like that. I'm like, whoa.
It reminds me of a comedian named Louis. I don't know if you're
Oh, Louis
familiar with
Anderson?
him. Yeah, he was talking about taking the family out on vacation.
Yeah, it's one of those
You know,
things.
you gotta pack the kids, make sure everything's like this, you know.
When we go out of town, I feel like it's the kids.
Right.
They're all the kids.
And then he says, when I finally put my wife in the passenger seat, all the kids are put in, and I walk over to the driver's side, that was my vacation.
Sometimes like that.
It feels like, I
Sometimes
do
it's like
this
that.
and this and that, and it's like, where we staying? God, that was, you know.
What time do we play tonight?
Oh, no, no. Are they used to you always taking care of things, and maybe they're just accustomed to
Well,
not worry about
for the
those
first
things?
5 or 6 years, I probably would answer all these questions until I finally really got to me. I'm like, read that itinerary. I just spent 2 hours putting it together. It's my hard work for today. Appreciate it. I'm not answering any more questions. Everything you do.
What was the longest, toughest flight and gig that you've experienced as Papa Gros Funky?
It's not a flight. It's a van drive.
Oh, the vacation.
Well, we were playing. First gig was in Los Angeles. This was winter, January '07. And the guys were flying, and which is what they normally do a long trip. The guys were flying. I get the band on the road, and we drive with the band in the trailer, get all the gear there. So there was a huge ice storm through Texas, and I had the choice of going through Houston or Dallas. And most of the ice was on Houston to Austin and a little past there. And then everything was clear to Dallas, and then once you get to Laredo, it started picking up again. So we decided to go to Dallas. It was just less ice. Temperatures were about the same. And we get through Dallas Farm, we're heading into Laredo, and then the snow started coming down, and the roads are ice, and I'm driving, and I'm driving at 10 miles an hour, and slide towards the end of the road, off the road, and it took us about 3 hours to go about 30 miles to, so we got made to a truck stop, and by this time we should have been somewhere around El Paso, and
You ended up in Amarillo, huh?
no, we didn't, no. So we got up the next, we just slept 4 hours and waited until the sun came up and just waited.
Yeah.
Tried to melt down.
That's what you do, yes.
So we get on the road, and we're driving about 35 miles an hour, and we're in a huge caravan between 18-wheelers and minivans and cars. Like, this looks pretty good. Someone's gonna go out, they're gonna go before us, and we'll see what's happening. So we're going down the road, we got about 45 miles outside of Laredo, and all of a sudden, we do the spin, and we're doing a 45, it's 180, 245 degrees turn into the median, trailer tops over, and blah, 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 and I've got probably, I don't know, 20 hours to make it to LA or something like that. I don't know, was it 20? I don't know how many hours it was. We still had to get to LA. So luckily all that worked out. It took about 4 hours to get the van towed and repaired and all that, get it back on our road, and we pulled into LA and pretty much get just enough time to get the guys at the airport, pick them up right on time, go straight to the hotel, take a quick shower, go straight to the club setup, and had a great gig. It was about a 30-hour day.
Oh. And then, I mean, right, like boom, boom, boom,
Boom,
boom,
boom, boom, boom, boom.
Did you sleep well that night?
Yes, I did.
You
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Oh, good boy.
It was good. That was probably the hardest day.
As a Louisiana musician, and I'm just going back because I really like, I love, one of the most memorable moments with a musician, of course, to listen to your music, but to experience as a Louisianian, to be abroad or here, home, nationally. What is that treatment like as truly a Louisiana musician, particularly in Northern here? I understand what you said about Japan, you know, your experience in Asia.
Like in the States, it's like, it's just, I mean, pre-Katrina, post-Katrina, post-Katrina, it was just even heightened for us because we had people coming out of missing home. They evacuated or had to relocate, chose jobs outside, and, you know, they don't get it. They used to get it all the time, you know. Food fest is coming up, they'd be hanging out, you know, now they can't do it. So when we come to their town, they're just like, some people are shaking. I can't believe you're here. So thank you for coming here. I've been listening to this for so long. You know, you're so welled up with emotion to hear something from home. Anything from home.
Powerful.
Yeah.
John, that is powerful.
During Katrina, it was a lot more shaking, a lot more crying, but we still get it 6 years later.
You still feel it, that's why you say, to me, to many of us, Katrina was just maybe last year, you know, it
Right.
wasn't that long ago.
No, it still feels very, very, very close to all those emotions. And I definitely, I've said this before, my job title changed from musician to ambassador.
Exactly. Why don't we have you as ambassador instead of Urban Mayfield? Is he still our ambassador?
Probably.
Why aren't you? Well, no.
He looks better.
We declare
He looks
you
better in a suit.
ambassador. We declare, no, you look good, I would see you in a tux any day. Could you imagine Papa Gros Funk in a tux?
Pretty funny.
Have you ever done it?
Oh yeah, I used to do all those weddings.
What?
Tuxedos.
Oh, no, not weddings, babe, I'm talking about a paying gig.
Oh, that'd be good.
I know, right? And then the rest of the
I have to speak my mind.
funkifieds can be dressed in like in gowns. That would be great. And then all of a sudden they take off and then they're wearing tuxedos.
And everybody gets dirty at the end.
If there's something that your audience, your fans, they're fans, and then there's Papa Gros fans. What is your fan base like? Like I said, yep, that's definitely one of us. That's definitely a sure sign that character personality is us.
It's, well,
What demographic? What?
these two brothers, these great guys right here. When Gary walks in, you know, it's never, almost always like it's Kramer interest.
Hey.
Sometimes. When he walks in, it's like, I know he raises a family, he's got a job, he works his butt off. But when he gets that night, and I never know when it's gonna happen, because it could be a Monday night, or it could be a weekend night, but when he decides to come out, it's like, I'm with you all tonight. He's got a gleam in his eye, and he's just on fire, because he's taking time for himself to do what he needs to do to get ready to continue his life.
That sounds like a good husband. I know you'll be tonight. Right, Gary?
Is, and I always see him at church,
Yep.
that's church, and he is the preacher. And that's the way it is, because he lives it, and he's the man, and he's the one that inspires me to do the best I can, because he's out there dealing with that stuff, about trying to get between here and Los Angeles, and he gets there just before the gig, and he makes the gig happen. And as much as I know, as hard as he performs, he's got people that support him, that are out there, that we're the ones putting the nails in, raising the streets, teaching the kids, to where we can get our weekends to come get rejuvenated by a wonderful man like Mr. John Gros.
Amen.
Wow.
Mr. Gary, that was a beautiful, beautiful proclamation. I believe every single word you said. Is there something that you would like to say to him besides that? I understand what you just said. Really personal, very personal, that he probably changed your attitude come Monday morning. Something.
I don't know, he's told me a lot of sensitive stuff.
We always spend a lot of time together.
On and on.
But is there something that you?
I love you, brother. I love you.
That's
No.
more than morning.
No, it's not like drunken I love you, brother.
No,
It's
no,
like,
no, right.
I love you, brother.
We close bars on a weeknight or on a weekend till 6 a.m., 7 a.m. and go on to the next bar. We bumped into each other at a Saints game at noon.
Right?
We bumped into each other at Saints games on a Sunday night or a Monday night.
With our kids,
We bumped into each other at Rouse's, just shopping for our kids.
Yeah.
But every time we see each other, we have the same intensity and love to know that I appreciate what he does for me and my soul, to make the city great, and he appreciates what I do to make the city great.
Amen.
And you've already said it, because there's something, Gary.
That,
You've also, no, you should have told John that. I really always wanted to tell him that, even though you guys have had beautiful moments, humane moments. Is there something that you would like to say to John at this time?
I appreciate everything you do for me. I appreciate everything you do for the city. I'm very glad I came tonight, and I love you like a brother.
Amen.
Nothing but.
Well, there goes your finger, that is it. That's what you got going on, John.
It's pretty good, huh?
Ah, God, yes, yes indeed. I've always said, I truly, 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 truly believe this. I've tried, and I've tried, and I've tried. I'm not a technical artist. I don't know between A and E. I know what sounds good. That I do. Even music that I don't appreciate, but it's wow, awesome arrangement. That was very good what they just did there, good or good. It's a difference, respecting, we had talked about this earlier. But for the love of God, at the end of the day, I truly believe, Gary, and I truly believe, friends, that we are all in this mother together.
Oh, without a doubt.
And, correct, and one of the bases is not only your faith or your spirituality or your religion, but music. Music does fuel the soul, even if you don't even have a tortilla left or a slice of bunny bread. You got your music, and then you forget about that for just that moment of hunger, or that moment of necessity, or that moment of desperation. Excuse me. Yes, sir. Your name?
Jay Ragusa, I went to high school.
Oh my God, Jim Goosen, right?
Been listening to you for, but when you're talking about music, it's in the soul of life. If you listen to, even if you sit in front of the TV, everything on the TV has music. You watch a commercial, it has music. You watch a movie,